Alrighty, chat. I am back. Thanks for sticking around. Let's jump into the team speak. Trent's here. Let's go say hi to Trent. Should I call you Trent or should I call you Troll today?
Hey.
What?
The one she said, I'm surprised it didn't land on my head.
She did say that.
She spoke those into existence. The first one was I was being a troll. The second one, she spoke those into existence.
Okay. When you ask for extra rice, this is what you mean. Good Lord, Left. What the? This dude's got a shovel. What the heck? Oh, keep watching. I closed it. Hold on.
I did too. I closed it.
I gotta turn that down. He can't close the... And then they put it in a... Oh my god.
You can't close it.
And then he puts more now. Oh my god. It's an entire, like, Walmart bag full of rice. Holy cow. Wow. That is wild. But he's not quite done. Okay, he's close, but not quite done. All right. It looks like he planted most of that field over there, huh? Looks like we got a little skipper. It's fine, though. Not bad. That's crazy, Left. That is crazy. Sorry that took so long, by the way, chat. I talked to Pops about tomorrow. And then, like, I was about to come back out here, and then he's like, hey, can you help me with something real quick? And I was like, okay. So I had to explain to Father, which is not a big deal. This is not me complaining. I just, you know, it's dad in technology, you know. Which he actually does pretty okay with a lot of the stuff, but he had never done this before. He wanted to kind of get some YouTube videos together for first time to show at work, apparently, because they have a lot of dumb customers that like to argue. And so he wanted to have a resource of like people testing for like trying to find ethanol in gas and like all these different videos on YouTube that have to do with like small engines. And he's like, well, he's like, do I just write down the name of the video or like, how do I get this to the first time? And I was like, well, why don't you just get like an email going and just copy the links? And he's like, well, that's what he wants, but I don't know how to do that. So I was like, all right, let's do it. I'll teach you how to do it real quick. So that's what we were just doing. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. What's popping? So yeah, so hopefully he figures it out. If he doesn't, then we'll have to mess with it tonight. Just drink. Uh-oh, you just had a whole mouthful of spoiled milk. No. Gross. Gross.
Cottage cheese.
Oh, God, treats. That's so nasty. Oh, man. Okay, this couldn't go any slower across this plowed ground, could it? Today. But yeah, apparently the customers have been like very bad lately and very argumentative for first time, and so he's like at his wit's ends with some of the customers, which it happens every year. So yeah, kind of funny. What else with the hydrate? Not with the nasty milk. Might as well drink cottage cheese. Ugh. First off, cottage cheese is not. No. I don't know if I trust people that just eat cottage cheese with a spoon. I'll be honest. Like that with black pepper on it.
You eat it with the spoon?
Huh?
You eat it with the spoon?
No, I don't eat cottage cheese at all. Let me guess, you're a cottage cheese and pepper guy, right?
No, I mean I used to like plain cottage cheese. For some reason, I stopped liking it.
It's the way to be. One of my brothers, brother that lives down in Texas now, he used to eat cottage cheese like it was going out of style. Just put a little black pepper on it and just, oh my God, he'd eat a whole container. It didn't have curds in the milk. That's terrible. Whenever spoiled milk comes up, I always think back, and I've told this story so many times on stream, but when we were younger, every Sunday for a long time there, we would go out to breakfast with Dad. And it was a Sunday morning like tradition. We'd go to Hardee's and we would get all you can eat biscuit and gravy. Why are we fat? Don't know. Anyway, the one time my brother had his kids and you know, it was like, hey, let's, you know, everybody go. There was a bunch of us, like 6 or 8 of us. And my nephews were they were pretty young at the time. And so they wanted like milk to drink. And the first nephew like cracked open his milk and he's like, it doesn't taste good. But you know, he's a little guy. So we're just like, whatever, you're fine, man. And then the second nephew opened his milk and he's like, it don't taste great. So we looked and it was expired by like months. So we got him new milk. But yeah, James, welcome in. What's up? It was kind of funny. Crunchy, lumpy milk. Ugh, God. That's so disgusting. Can we not talk about
the guy, John?
Crunchy, lumpy milk anymore? Please. That would be nice. What? Dude, the ground is freaking out today on my game, Trent. I don't know if it's just these. I think it's just these fields.
Oh, like the plow texture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. And
Oh, really?
that's what happened when I went live and you were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
What is this? What is this game? Oh, it looks like, okay, I just got an email about like potential early access play of a game. It's not my kind of game. It looks like House Flipper, but it looks like you fix up a hotel. Oh, and you run the hotel. It looks like you fix up the hotel and run it, but then you're working on cars too. I'm so confused. What is this game? Okay. I don't think it's my kind of game. Yeah, no, we're just gonna not respond to that email. I should, you know what? Maybe I'll reply with Chat GTP.
I mean, it's done pretty well with Minecraft.
Dude, Chat GTP's come up with some bangers. Like the Kelp Kingdom. Or the names for the villagers in the Iron Farm. You know, Flesh Eater Frank, you know? I mean, it's a banger. Just saying. All right. So you've been playing Alma, Trent?
Yep.
Yep. Is it as good as it used to be?
The homestead's a lot nicer.
Yeah, that's what it looked like in Matt's video. They put like a big shed out by the road. Like,
I usually will try to make the homestead bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't sold anything.
Oh, wow. Not even the horse barn?
No.
Whoa.
It's kind of nice because it's not really in the way.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Buddy, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to. You can't park there. I don't even know where he was at. he's trying to... I don't even know what he's trying to do. Is he trying to get to his next pass? He's trying to go... I bet he's trying to go that way. And when he turned around, he's got a little... outside of a field. Oh, Amazon teasing everybody. Pulled up out in front of the house and stopped, and then just kept driving. Although now they're... Oh no, they're parked in front of Fancy Pants' house. Oh no, they're gonna get yelled at, chat. Oh wait, that's probably only the first time they get yelled at. Just saying. Oh, Amazon is coming up here though. Okay. It's not for me. I didn't order anything. Actually, I wonder, did I ever... I did. Oh, they're sitting in a box in my house. Remember I ordered 9-volt batteries, chat? They're sitting in a box in the house right now. I need to open that. I need to go ahead and install those because, you know, I'm supposed to do that at daylight savings. Although is that sponsored by Big 9-volt battery just to get you to buy 9-volt batteries because 9-volt batteries aren't used in like anything else? That's probably a safety thing, right? Not big 9-volt battery. Not everything has to be a conspiracy, right? Just most things. All right, let's get this done. We're gonna move a weeder as well. All right, let's go grab that weeder. Just need to jump him across the road. Well, I could have just done that with the AI stuff, but it's okay. It's faster to do it this way. Because now he doesn't have to fold up. Let's go park this one back at the homeland. Why am I trying to tell you not everything's a conspiracy? I think I'm trying to tell myself that. Not trying to convince you guys of nothing. I'm trying to convince myself. Oh, man. I mean, dude, everything's a conspiracy. I don't know. Put on your tinfoil hat. You'll be fine. I wear a tinfoil liner underneath my my Puma Plow hat. Yep. I don't. Further, that is a joke. I feel like I need to clarify. That is a joke. We've joked about that before. It is a joke. I do not have or have ever had a tinfoil hat. Let me be very clear. Why does that thing have texture like that? That plastic tank? Or is that supposed to be water? Looks like, I don't know. Never seen that before. Interesting. Oh, man. But the earth is flat, chat, okay? Not everything has to be, but everything and anything in it. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Everything could be a conspiracy, yeah. And I love me a good conspiracy, okay? I don't know how many I believe. Okay, I don't know what I was running into technically. But I am here to hear about a good conspiracy, you know? Yeah, I'm here for that. Just saying. It's only as real as your mind perceives it to be. Oh, dang. Dang. Well, the stars. I didn't mean. I'm not trying to get diesel fuel. I'm trying to get fertilizer. The stars at night, chat. They're big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. But the stars. Those are just the air holes so we can breathe in the box that we're in. Yeah, that's all. I have not checked out Farmer's Dynasty. No. The only other farming type game that I would consider might be Ranch Sim. It looks weird, but it got a Western update a while back, or a DLC. It kind of doesn't look terrible. Simulation. Oh, dang. Okay. Fair play. But no, the Farmer's Dynasty, that one doesn't look good to me. I think I've looked at the Steam page a few times, but I'm not gonna buy it. If that makes sense.
The farming aspect's interesting.
You've played it, right, Trent?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here, I'm looking at the Steam page right now. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Although, wait a minute. We can build campfires? You can get married in the game? Can't have that.
Get married, have kids, and then have the kids help you on the farm.
Oh. Ransom looks great if you don't take it serious. Okay. Yeah, that Western, expansion or whatever looks kind of interesting, yeah.
Oh, I guess they made a second one.
What?
Farmer's Dynasty 2.
Oh, did they? I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm a farm sim guy. Yeah. I'm a farm simmer. We'll just leave it at that. Although, coming up, I'll be a road crafter. I'll be a captain of industry. We got other stuff too. Might be a bit of a Minecrafter right now. I don't know. Okay. All right. We got to get away from the power pole. Come on. We can do this. I can do it. Yes. And leave a skipper in the corner to boot. Let's go. Let's go. I can do it. You bet. Some wild, weird stuff. What's that? The Farmer's Dynasty? Ranch Sim? I don't know. The Ranch Sim always just looked weird to me. But it looks better with that expansion. Boy, I cannot drive this to save my life right now. Oh, man. That's not the DPS line I want. They're a Vigi game. Thank you. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, you're rolling. I got you. I got you. Now there's a huge update coming out for Captain of Industry. At the end of May, along with Roadcraft. I mean, that's potentially huge, right? Potentially a huge. I mean, it's gonna be hours and hours and hours, most likely. As long as it runs good and the multiplayer's good. If those two things are good, then I probably see myself playing that for many hours. If the multiplayer's garbage, I won't play it. Like, I just straight up won't play it if the multiplayer's no good. That's all there is to it. So, I will boycott it if the multiplayer's no good. And then the Captain update, though, man, it looks wild. So that's going to be a whole, probably start over and just play from scratch in Captain of Industry. Really love that game. That game's so much fun.
You're lucky you'd have to get one of the 3 engines.
Yeah. And then, what, this fall? Yeah, this fall we have the firefighting simulator Ignite is coming out this fall. So that'll be fun too. I've already had communication with I don't think it's technically like the company making the game, but it's like a marketing thing that they use. So we should be on the list for that one. So I don't know if that means early access or if I don't know what that means, but I'm on a list. And it's not a bad list, it's a good list. So we'll be happy with that. It's called Firefighting Simulator Ignite. If you've ever heard of Firefighting Simulator The Squad, it's basically Firefighting Simulator The Squad 2. Is basically what it is. Made by the same guys. And it's just basically a sequel in a way. But I think it's going to have it's supposed to have mod support. So I guess if people want to make maybe their own fire trucks or their own scenarios, like their own fire scenarios, we'll be able to do that, which, I mean, I won't be messing with the mods probably, but it'd be cool maybe to download some and run different scenarios that people are making. That could be kind of fun. So, but the firefighting simulator, the squad game, we actually played it a couple weeks ago. Super fun little game. I shouldn't even say little game anymore, because it used to be you could beat the game in I don't know, 3.5 hours or something. And now they've added so much that there's a lot to it. There really is a lot to it. It's a great time. So, and I think it holds up to the graphics and stuff. They looked really good still. When we played it a couple weeks ago. So I was, I'm a big fan of that one. We'll just say that much. Big fan. All right. What the heck is happening here? Oh, this tractor doing its weird lockup thing. This game is perfect. What am I hitting? Played some SnowRunner on Sunday. Nice. Okay, so that's good. I think that goes to my Windows issue as well. I mean, the multiplayer in that game used to be garbage. It's a lot better today. And that's anybody that played it back in the day will tell you the multiplayer sucked. I think it went to my Windows issue though, the issue that I've been having lately in that one. Yeah. To be honest, I wish I would have reinstalled Windows when I built this PC. No more cloning drives.
L3FT4D3 Adgeared X100. Not all construction work is equally enjoyable. For example, enlarging a drilled hole is boring, but fastening pieces of metal together is riveting.
Wow, left. That's interesting, Trent, by the way. What is wrong with this tractor? Chat.
Can't see it, John?
I can see what's going on here. I just can't. I can't go where I want. What is wrong with this thing?
A lot of stuff that's wrong on the map.
This thing's possessed today.
Angel wings, your tractor.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of fertilizer, so I'm not even seeding anyway. Oh, man. Laugh, that was good, by the way. I liked it. Thanks for the bits. I got you, boss. I got you. Yeah, no, I think it's just, I'm hoping, you know, I haven't tried all the games yet, but I'm hoping that I can just say I've learned a massive lesson, and that lesson is new PC, new install of Windows, and honestly, maybe like once a year. Maybe every other year. I don't know. And definitely don't go from Intel to AMD without reinstalling. I think that's going to also be a lesson for the future, you know? Trying to reinstall Windows once a year. Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be my ultimate takeaway is maybe not be on the same install of Windows that I've been on for like 10 years, you know? Just saying. We're, you know, always learning, and yeah, always learning. Just saying. Yeah, so what I was doing was I was just cloning the drives. So I've run like several new drives since I started, but I would just clone it. Well, that's, you're not fixing any of the problems. Because I was like, oh, cloning is so easy. And it's just great. Like, you don't have to do anything. You have all your settings and all your information and everything's there. No, don't do it. Try to refresh install major upgrades. Yeah. If anything, I could see actually cloning the drive right now because it is a clean install of Windows. I could see doing that, but like, that's it. I'm not going to clone in the future. Not doing it. Not going to do it. Now, having said that, there are some things that I need to make sure are backed up, probably to the cloud, like my settings for my audio program. Like, I just need to put that on the cloud. Put it in a Google Drive folder so it's there when I need it next time. You know, stuff like that's probably not a terrible idea, honestly. But yeah. Install Windows first thing. Yeah, plus it gets rid of all the other garbage that they install that you don't want. Like, the first thing I actually did when I got Windows installed was I looked through all the apps or the whatever, like the installed apps, just to make sure there wasn't anything weird in there that Windows puts in. I didn't see anything that I didn't want, so. Bloatware, yeah. Oh, from a pre-built? They're terrible with that, aren't they? It's like, no, I don't need Skype. Skype's not a thing anymore. I don't need it. I don't need the Facebook app. I don't want that crap. Yeah, don't give me that. I don't want it. But yeah. Various companies, yeah. All right. Not so nice, yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with pre-builds too much, so I'm not the best one to comment on that, but I know in the past we when we did have a pre-built, the first thing we did was reinstalled Windows on it, yeah. Yep. Of course, back then I think it came with Windows 11, and we didn't want, or not Windows 11, Windows like 8.1. Norton for gamers, yeah. I think it came with like 8.1, and I was like, give me 7, thanks. I did not want Windows 8.1. Did not like it. But that's okay. But yeah, so I've learned a little bit of a life lesson that you know, when you start having problems, just reinstall. Just reinstall. Fixes everything. So now it kind of makes me wonder, I'm like, man, maybe I should reinstall on the server PC, because technically that's a clone of my gaming PC from like a year ago. Maybe I should back up all the server stuff and move it out, just copy it all to another drive and reinstall on that machine too. Probably not the worst idea, right? But that machine runs good, so I'm not worried about that machine right now. That machine runs quite well. So yeah. Touchpad was misbehaving now. Read down. Yeah, the printing, yeah, it makes sense, yeah. Percent memory. Reinstalled and everything was fine. Wow. I didn't know any better back then, okay? I could do it now and it would be fine. I did say that I said that I cloned the gaming PC drive. That's what the server PC is running on right now. Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. I think the problem on the gaming PC that I was really having was that I went from Intel to AMD without reinstalling Windows. That PC's running in the basement. It's running Intel. So it's fine. That PC runs great. This PC here was not it was not good. So yeah. And then what really got me to like finally go ahead and do this was our buddy Black Cat. He recently went through the same thing where he upgraded his computer from an Intel to an AMD, and he cloned his drive, or he didn't even clone his drive. He just swapped like motherboard processor. And he used the same drive, I believe. And he was having fits, and he was having to do motherboard BIOS updates, and like he was having fits. And finally he reinstalled Windows and he's like, yeah, it's fine. Everything's perfect. So I was like, okay, I gotta just do it. So I did it Saturday night. Only stayed up to like 4, you know, working on it, but it seems to be working out quite well. There's a few little things that I might have forgot to back up, but like whatever. It's not a big deal. Norton's a virus. Oh man. Friends don't let friends install Norton. Oh man. Yeah, I don't use any. I probably shouldn't say this on the internet, but I don't use any of that crap. Windows Defender's good enough. And just, don't like open attachments and emails, and don't click on sketchy websites. I mean, it's not that hard. Just saying. Issues. Disable Norton in the game would work. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, I don't use any of it. Just don't be dumb. Yeah, sometimes those farm sim mod links be getting sketchy though. That's about the sketchiest thing is occasionally I find myself on a mod page, but I try not to. I did say friends, didn't I? I was just okay. Look at all that corn, chat. Jeez. So much corn. I know I said the F word. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is a no-no word around here. Oh, goodness. All right, back to the homeland, chat. We're done planting corn. The internet's for corn. It's common. Oh, chat, I have to sneeze. Those hurt. I'm so glad I have a mute button. Golly, that hurt. The F word is like when you and your got together and had a LAN party. I can't say that word. It's kind of a long-running like inside joke almost that like your internet acquaintances aren't really your like, no, not fun. No, not fun. No. Yeah. Whoa, the intro. Okay. All right. You got the SpongeBob fun song. Oh boy. Hello, Lime Spreader. How's it going? Japers. That comes in out of nowhere there. Saying. But yeah, it's kind of a joke about like, I think it really kind of started because like I've had some issues with people on the internet that I would have called my like real life acquaintances but used the other word, and then I've had issues with them and like they cause drama and it's a whole thing. So I just try not to use that word anymore, but it kind of started as like a joke, like, oh, don't cuss, don't say that word. I don't know. It's kind of been a thing for a while. So but yeah, it's when I say it, chat likes to yell at me for cussing. So but I think I could say like Zach is my friend. I know him in real life. I've known him almost like 8 years now or something. I saw he did the FC the other day in chat, and I was like, whoa. So we were hanging out Sunday, like all day. I mean, he didn't really have a choice. Like we drove him to the farm, so he couldn't have left if he wanted to, but yeah. So word is jinxed. I mean, I think what it comes down to is that I just shouldn't be internet acquaintances with oh god, how do I say this without sounding mean? Women. Yeah, because they've all been the ones that cause drama and stuff, so yeah. Or at least not like to the point where they're like, you know, hanging out and like having dinner with my family and stuff, because that's when it all went like sideways, you know. Nothing was ever romantic, let me be clear, not like that, but yeah, careful now. I mean, it's a whole thing. Okay, so these fields down here, I shouldn't have to what's it called, because I plowed those with the plow. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was like, let's see. Well, the one that caused like all the drama, like her and her husband came out here for like a pumpkin day, you know, and like had dinner with my family and like just kind of hung out here for, you know, a weekend. It was fun, but like, it just, I don't know. When it went bad, it went real bad. But again, it was not like a romantic thing or anything like that. It was friends, you know. Oh, the cursed word. I said it. We have an 8R on sale for $144,000. I don't really need an 8R, but I kind of want an 8R, right? Too bad. Oh, we can. You guys know I'm all about the row duels. I don't like that they're clamp-ons, but we need this, right, chat? You think I need it? Heck yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Oh man, that's the SpongeBob. Okay. Whoa. Say we need it. All right. In the US spec with the we don't use the front 3-point. We don't have like anything for that, so we'll do that. I'm ready. What's up? And then of course we'll crank up the power. We can't actually afford that, chat. I can't afford it. I can't. It's $209,215 and I have $203,000 in the arms of the angel. Fly away. 53%. Can't make a profit. Fly away. Chat, I have a plan. I just gotta find the tractor. Actually, this will work. No, I don't need a loan. I have money, guys. I just have to go. I think I have money. Oh, I don't have any money. Crappers. I do have money. Hang on. I have money. Hold on. Yeah, we can't make a profit. The IRS will, you know. Look out. Can I afford not to buy it? No, I'm going to buy it, guys. I'm going to buy it. Look, I have money. Oh, that's only 4 pallets. Crap. I don't have any money. Crap. 5. I wouldn't say it's a new engine. Most of the time on those tractors, it's literally just tuning to turn up the horsepower. It's not a new. Got a ton of long. You know what? That's true. And we're not selling. We're not. Yeah. Yes. I don't know why the long planks are even. Oh, God. You know what? There might be. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to sell planks. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, wait. This can't pull that, can it? No, the John Deere has an American hitch, and that is definitely a European hitch thing. Clip what? Wait, what are we clipping? What did I say? We have money. We just have to go make it, chat. That's all. We have the money. We just have to make it. That's all. I just have to find the right tractor for the job. There is only one. Oh, he's already sitting up here with the... Okay. Okay, so there is a few... Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the other guys, though, and we'll sell them. That's what we'll do, guys. All right, we will do this. You bet. How many miles? How many hours? Goods to trades for the monies. Yar. 200K. What? I don't know what you mean by that. Like 200. How many hours are considered the 200K mile mark? I have no idea. Okay, because you're talking like a car with 200,000 miles, like that's a lot of miles. You saying like that to hours in a tractor? Is that what you're saying? 200,000 miles. Okay, yeah, 200,000 miles is a lot. Nobody's talking like hours in a tractor. What's a lot of hours? Like, I mean, 10,000's a lot. I feel like, yeah. No, what he's asking is like, what's considered a lot of hours on a tractor? I mean, it does depend on the job and what the tractor's been doing. If the tractor's doing like heavy tillage the whole time, where it's really having to work hard, probably 5,000 hours is probably a lot. It depends on the job, though. Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of variables, but I mean, there's people running 15,000 hour tractors, run them every day, you know? Yeah, your big farms, yeah, they're trading off. Trent, how many hours you guys got on one of your like older tractors? You know?
I think the Challenger has 3,000 or 4,000.
Okay, that's not terrible.
We might have 6. Then like the Deuce has more.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. 200,000 miles a car could look brand new still, or a car could be completely trashed. That's true. Trade every 5,000. Nice.
No, our semi just passed 500,000.
Nice. So you're at like 12,000 miles on a white tractor? Dang. Yeah, no, it just depends. I mean, you know, not every farmer can afford, you know, 1,000-hour tractor or less. You know, not everybody can afford that, obviously. So yeah, it just kind of depends on the operation.
Yeah, I don't know how many times the dude's flipped over.
True. Yep. The W900 just broke 1.3 mil. Wow. That's a fair amount of miles. That is a fair amount of miles. Hello? You know, it helps when you, when you change to the right one. It's not working, chat. Oh, wait. Okay, that would have been really nice if we didn't get that one... that one beam in there. Hang on. We gotta sort that beam out. We don't want that in there. Oh, boy. Otherwise, that was beautiful, chat. I like how these, oh, jeepers. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Chat, this is not a how-to instructional video, okay? Oh, God. It all went wrong. Just gotta get that off my trailer. Here we go. Hold on. We gotta unload. Can we? Oh, God. Chat, we have to unload this because it's all broken right now. I think I'm going to be unloading it like this. This was going to just be so nice and easy and lovely, and I just ruined it all. This is, you know, chat, I say this sometimes when this stuff happens. This is how we crash servers. This is how you crash the server right here. This is it. Oh, God. Okay, let's try that again. That's all it's gonna load is one layer. Are you kidding me, right, Meow? There's no way. The hardest hours are yard. True. Roading them is not good either. Crash and burn. Let's not crash and burn the server and say we did, okay? That would be sad. This is my server running down the basement. I do not want to crash and burn it. So if I crash and burn it, then the Minecraft server goes away too, and well, I'm assuming somebody's in there right now, probably. Bet Left's in there. Maybe Tamagato. You never know.
Let's say for roading, we kind of just lower the air pressure.
Yeah, do you?
Make them kind of look like they're squatting, even though it's just lower air pressure.
I could see that. Speaking of air pressure, I gotta put some air in the tires of the old 995. We put the blade on that thing the other day, and it like, it looks like it's an old squatty potty or something, man. That thing was squatting. Just saying. It's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Now I will say it's really weird because we got the tractor hooked up to the blade. We got the blade on the tractor, but we didn't put the bucket back on. So I've never seen that tractor without the bucket with a implement on the 3-point. And that's what we have right now. And it looks very strange.
You got the loader on, but you took the bucket off?
Or sorry, the loader arms are off and the bucket. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then, but the blade's on the back on the 3-point. So it's very odd looking right now. But that's okay. All right, let me just weasel my way out of here right now. We were gonna put the whole like frame and the okay, so like the part that goes up and down of the loader is off the tractor. Okay, so like the hydraulics are off and like that, but like there is still frame on the tractor. And then we were gonna put all of it back together on Sunday while Zach was there. But we decided for playing shed Tetris back in the combine shed, it would just be a whole lot easier to be able to play shed Tetris without the loader on. And so we purposely, oh Jesus, take the wheel. So we purposely left it off so we could play shed Tetris. And then we're like, well, in like 2 weeks when we get our lane all graded and taken care of, we're going to have to play shed Tetris again. Because we only use our blade like once a year, maybe once every other year. Depending on how bad the winter is. And so that goes all the way in the back of the shed. So we're going to have to play shed Tetris again. So it's like, you know what? Let's just leave the loader off for right now. Shed Tetris is a whole lot easier without it. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to have to grade the lane without the loader on, which I don't use the loader when I grade, but it's nice to have that front weight just to kind of settle the tractor down. So it'll be a little different. It'll be a little bit different without it. I've never done that before, but that's okay. So I don't know. Maybe honestly, if the rain doesn't happen tomorrow, I could see grading the lane tomorrow. We're gonna do a little mow day, but I could see grading the lane too. But we'll see. And then we got our 3-point hitch harrow thing that's actually sitting out at the farm right now, because that goes in front of the blade. And I'm like, well, if we're gonna do all this, we might as well just set that outside somewhere for a couple days. Not a huge deal, you know, set it outside so it's out of the way, so you don't have to unhook the blade to hook back up to that, just to hook back up to the blade, and then use the blade, then unhook the blade, then hook up to the harrow to get it out of the way so we can park the blade. Just leave it outside. It's just easier. Who cares? It's fine. It's got good paint on it for the most part. It'll be fine. So we definitely played shed Tetris the other day with Tony, and he was the one on the tractor, and he did a great job actually. Shed Tetris can be a little bit of a nightmare, but he did a great job. So yeah, Chad, I can't see. Oh, I should have started a fertilizer before we got on. You know what? Let's go do that right this second. Before we got distracted with this job, we really should have got a fertilizer going. Because like all of our fields are going to need to be fertilized. Whoopsie. It's fine. It'll buff. That thing beeped like his GPS was still on, by the way. It's odd. Alright, we'll just leave that there for now. We're gonna buy that tractor though, chat. Yeah, the fog is kind of real on this map. A little too real if you ask me, but yeah, what do I know? What do I know? So we do also have the sprayer, but I don't know about turning the sprayer loose on hired. I feel like there's too much stuff for him to hit on this map. So we'll just get this guy rolling out here. Oh boy. Have fun. I assume that field needs to be fertilized, right? Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you can tell that I haven't been on here because everything needs. Yep. I haven't turned all my settings off yet. Apparently we missed a spot there. Okay, not sure how we did that, but we did. All right. Where do I need to send this guy? Oh, I didn't plow 20. Okay, send him down there and get this guy going. But at least we got some fertilizer going. I'll probably do the big fields with the sprayer. Sprayer the biggest field. Yeah, the fog is kind of real. A little too much, but that's okay. And actually, I just realized that's not, there we go, 0.5 times 2. It's all good. Yes, we have to buy that tractor, chat. We should have plenty of money once I get this hauled in. I'm not even going to take it to the temple because I know the temple's full. On the, whatever's on that trailer, the planks. I know it's full, so. To be honest, the planks have been sitting in the old sawmill is almost like a rainy day fund. It's kind of why I was like, yeah, they're fine. Leave them there. Well, it's raining today, boys. Today's the day. And to be honest, we should go back up there and finish cleaning the sawmill and then set everything right so that it doesn't get messy up there again. Because I prefer to have nothing spawn except for the wood chips. I can't control those. And then, you know, you tell what you want to spawn once you get the wood chips cleaned up. It's a lot cleaner way to go about life up there at the old sawmill. Could be part of the OCD that Twitch chat has diagnosed me with. I don't know. Oh, sugar. Oh, boy. Here we go again. I forgot this thing's very, what's the word? Top heavy. Yeah, you got 4 pallets tall. Gonna have an issue. Can you imagine if somebody had like a road flare and a little diesel? Be a hell of a fire on this trailer. Just tipsy, yeah. Could be a hell of a fire, chat. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this hill. Had a few too many, yeah. It is, ow, 57 pallets. That's a lot. This should be a few dollars, yeah, you know? Just saying. 57 pallets of planks long. That's pretty awesome. All right, if we do this right, we can just drive through it and not stop. $329,000. That's gonna more than pay for the tractor. We want the troubles. Skinnies with the weights. No plate. Yeah, dog. Shiny new 8R. I mean, new to us 8R. I wish it would tell you over here how many hours it has on it before you buy it. Like, there's room right behind my head. It would be nice. You could just, boom, right there. No, it'll tell you.
I mean, it does tell you before you click on it.
Does it? Where? Oh, is that the, oh, it does tell you down here. Okay. Dang it. Trent's always right. Chat, can I tell you how much that bothers me, by the way? 47.3. Boy, she's cooked. In farm sim hours, that's a fair bit. Oh, man. Real life hours, not. Shit. That's nothing. Still has the new tractor smell, you know? Just saying. Should I repaint it too? Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. My hand wouldn't go away. Lumberjack. Not even a leash work. No, true. True. Well, it depends on the farmer, you know. There was a guy that used to farm. He's retired now, I guess. But he wouldn't get in any hurry at all. And when he was harvesting soybeans, he would literally drive to the field with his combine. Okay. Drive to the field with the combine. Then he would fill up the bin on the combine, and he would drive it back to his homestead. And where did I leave my tractor? Didn't I? Uh-oh. Didn't I leave the tractor there? Oh, there it is out in the water. We found it. Remember when I said the hand wouldn't go away? I bet I was still holding a pallet. That's what that was. Yeah. Anyways, Buddy would fill... The fertilizer ended up out in the water too? How did that end up in the water? He would fill his combine up with beans, and then he would drive back to his farm. And he would unload it. And then he was done for the day. I don't know how that just happened. That fertilizer was working in 1 and 2. And somehow with Lumberjack, I guess I just yeeted that. Wait, where's the trailer at? Oh, crap. Where'd the trailer go? Oh, the trailer's still out there. Oh, I just lost out on all that fertilizer, chat. All that fertilizer just vaporized. I love this game sometimes. It's got to be Lumberjack, right? It's something to do with the grabbing of things with the Lumberjack mod. Yeah, that's fun. Well, the good news is I don't need that trailer now. Well, actually, no, I do need to go back up there and clean up. I gotta get this oh my god. I gotta get this fertilizer going first. That's funny. That is too funny, y'all. I knew as soon as it happened to him, like something's not right. All right, we'll go refill our fertilizer, I guess, since it's empty now. We must have had some clumps in the bottom of the spreader, so they had to, had to empty it. There's something like that. Wow. Trailer is a mod. I really, really like it. It's in the mod hub. And I'll show you what it do that makes it so cool. What it do? Here you go. So fill the trailer, right? And then all I have to do is hit I, and it'll fill the spreader. So when you're out in the field, pitter patter and back and forth, you can keep your spreader full. You can do a ton with this. I did say this is how we break the server. I did actually say that. What did this guy get here? Bear. Hello?
Checka, microphone checka.
What's up?
How are you?
You're not using your camera, so you're good, dog. For a microphone,
All right. Well, I just unplugged the camera.
I said you're not.
Yeah, but because you said I wasn't, now I was worried. And I kind of forgot all about it.
The paranoia set in, didn't it?
Well, you know.
Like, wait a minute.
Well, look on the bright side, John. You have the world record tractor toss out there in the ocean.
Well,
It's
Tony
quite
did
the-
it with a
quite the
whole.
toss.
Tony did that with a whole load of logs on too,
Mm.
which kind of annoyed me because I had to cut all the logs down.
Uh-huh.
That's all right. It happens, you know. He didn't mean it. Actually, his was on auto drive, and he tabbed to something else, and he went to tab back, and he's like, "I can't find it. I can't find the tractor." Yeah, it was out in the middle of the ocean. So, good times, right?
And not conducive to constructive work.
No. Kind of counterintuitive a little bit. But hey, at least I don't have to drive all the way back from the warehouse right now, you know? I was teleported. And most likely the save's half broke for me too right now. Like, if I leave, like, I won't be able to reconnect. Whenever that happens, that also happens with it, so. At least it happened for Tony the other day. I actually had to restart so he could join. But yeah, it's all good. Where are you going to be around tomorrow? We're going to fight the dragon. Or wait, not tomorrow. Friday. Friday.
I may be around Friday.
Really? Nice.
Why so surprised? Because you're never around and you hate us.
No, I just know you're really busy right now. You're fine.
I am. I'm only around for like an hour today, and then
You're only here so you don't get fined, right?
yeah, I'm only here so I don't choke anybody.
I'm only
I
happy
mean,
when it rains. So.
Well, you'd be happy around these necks of the woods.
Actually, I'm not. We just went through a week and a day or two of rain. It was miserable. But anyway.
Yeah. Have you seen the video? I mean, you've obviously seen the videos and pictures out of Kentucky with all this stuff.
I haven't seen too much, but I assume it looks like every other place when it rains way more than it should.
Yeah, it is seriously flooded right now out there.
Yeah. That's why, you know, I'm grateful that at least around here, the bulk of the heavy rain was actually to our south. We didn't get a lot of the heavy rain here, so. I mean, like, for instance, my uncle lives down in Cape Girardeau, which is like, you know, an hour and a half south of us.
Mm-hmm.
And he got like 12 inches of rain on that Thursday or Friday. And
unless you're in truck sim, which is like 5 minutes below you, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so he got absolutely just, yeah, they got hammered down there. So thankfully, I don't know, I haven't heard too many issues, but you know, at least the big rivers right there, the Mississippi, like Cape sits right on the Mississippi, so it drains out like pretty fast right to it. So
Right.
I guess they're doing okay. I don't know. You just feel bad for everybody because, you know, it takes so long for all this water to drain, and, you know, it's going to cause issues down in like Louisiana.
I mean, you're talking about just saturation, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
This stuff's gonna be saturating for
A minute.
a pretty long while.
Yeah.
So
Yep. It's just not a good thing. It's like, you know, when we get a flood here, like, okay, it's one thing, but, you know, in a month, it's going to show up in Louisiana and cause problems down there too, you know, or whatever.
right.
So, and then the other thing that was good is that around Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri here didn't get, you know, a foot of rain, because if they get a foot of rain and they have to open up the Bagnell Dam, that's a problem. So thankfully they got rain, but they didn't get that kind of rain. So that was good too for us anyway. But I shouldn't just be like happy for us, you know, but yeah. So I will say that like every field that has a low spot right now, you can tell.
You know exactly where it is. Yep.
Because our rain gauge had like 4.6 inches of rain. But it only holds 5, so I assume splash out happened. You know, it was raining so hard it splashes out. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, it's just not a good one. Old Ryan Hall was right. He said, he's like, yep, these models are setting up. There's going to be some serious flooding. I think he was right.
I will tell you, watching the VOD for the trucking you did the other day.
Yeah.
You genuinely looked joyful.
I was really enjoying St. Louis until it was just so glitchy I couldn't stand it.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why it's the whole computer issue. I think we got it though. I haven't tried ATS yet, but I'm gonna hopefully jump in there tonight after a while and try it. I reinstalled Windows Saturday night, and hopefully that's fixed the issue. But yeah, St. Louis was really cool. It was really cool driving around and like seeing places I know in real life. You know?
Yeah.
Like that was really, really neat. You know, you'll get that in like 20 years, you know? Like,
yeah, okay. Where I'm from, there's no space to drive anywhere.
That's true. Well, it was funny. They like downtown's beautiful, but you can't get off and drive through it.
Right.
You know, there's literally no surface streets to downtown, which I get, but it's like, man, let us deliver, you know, like to Busch Stadium or something, you know? That'd be kind of cool, but it's all right. So, but no, I was having a blast, and we're hopefully going to try it Friday for a couple hours and then switch to Minecraft. So, you got the camera scene in front of the arch. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, the camera scene in front of the arch was nice. I did like that.
That was cool, yeah. They did a good job. Wait a second. I thought we already hauled all the planks long up here that we needed. Oh, no.
Bum, bum, bum.
I stopped making a bunch of stuff at the sawmill because I thought we had... Oh, sugar. I just sold so many at another place for like so much less money because I thought we were full up here.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Well, I guess next time we'll just bring them up here.
Can't win them all, John.
Nope. Wait, you've never you don't own Minecraft, but when you log in, it says you can't buy it because you already own it? Okay, then download the launcher and log into the launcher and see if it'll let you play it. See what name it has in there. If it says you already own it, then maybe you're good to go. That's kind of funny, actually. Kind of funny. Which, by the way, great on Microsoft for logging into things with your Microsoft account and you maybe 100% don't know your password, and it'll just send a pin to your email.
You all right, mate? You can't park there, sir.
Well, what if I want to, Jacob? What are you going to do about it, huh? Jacob, thanks for the bits. But, like, just send a pin to the email and then you just type the pin in. It's so much easier. I have no idea what my Microsoft password is. I just use the pin. It's great. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, man. It is great. Although I don't know what's up because I have my old Xbox Microsoft account, which I recently got back into and might have canceled my Xbox Live finally.
Really?
Yeah, I was still paying $60 a year.
I'm doing the same thing for Game Pass, so. But I actually play games on Game Pass. So.
Yeah, I didn't play anything.
Well, I used to until lately.
Until all you do is work and softball practice, right?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah.
The Dalton craps for the birds.
Yeah. You- I- Somebody was trying to hack your Microsoft account. You had to change your password. Nice. If you forget both of them, you're up a creek without a paddle there, my friend. I guess. I don't know. Let's see. There
Hello,
it is.
Microsoft. I promise it's me. Please.
Here's a picture of my social security card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Here's my ID. I had to prove to PayPal one time who I was, or that I was that I was me. And they required like a picture of a ID or whatever, you know. Had to send that in. It was kind of sketchy, but it was legit. Because it got to the point where they're like, yeah, you can't access your money anymore until you give us the information. I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah. We're gonna need money, so yeah, we're gonna do that.
Well, I was like paying for game servers and stuff with that money, and it was gonna get turned off. Like, well, I guess. Give you what you want. Fine, PayPal. It was kind of funny. Nothing like getting locked out of PayPal, right? Let's not do that again. Those are the dark days. The dark days. Oh boy. Yeah, so Bear, we built the second kelp farm last night, and like
I saw, yeah.
It's magical. Magical. Oh, were you there when I pushed Kimmy off?
Yes.
Trent's
Well, I
TM
don't
was
know if
so
I was,
good.
I don't know if I was there or if it was the VOD, but yes, I
Oh.
saw it, and oh no, I was here. I was here because we were all laughing at it in TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. That was good.
I don't use any pickup truck mods, no. It's my money and I want it. Don't do JG Wentworth. They're terrible, actually. Just saying. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say what?
JG Wentworth.
Yeah, don't ever do do that stuff.
Yeah. Because they take like most of your money. Just for the record. Yeah, the 877 cash now. Yeah, that's isn't that JG Wentworth? I believe. Turn this off. I gotta get this guy out of my way, huh? Didn't realize this guy was sitting over here. Your mom almost got. Yama Rider, unfortunately, there is a ton of scams that people fall for, and some of them are like crazy believable too. Just saying. It's working. Okay. That's good, Obos. Glad to hear it. Like even the ones where they're like, you know, hey, your discount from your cable company is about to run out, you know, call us back, right? I can't be. Those, what they actually want you to do is you give them like your email, and then they go to the actual like company's website